Hello YouTube, this is me, ep169. This is episode 169 from our last game that we played. We already played the second round. I mean, not second round. I mean the third round of the of the game of our team for the Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. So I believe we're gonna play again one more time to make them go, to eliminate them, I guess. And I believe we're going to be facing maybe between the Tampa Bay Rays or the Oakland Athletics, maybe. So we will see, and let's do this. I really want to say thank you to everyone who's enjoyed this video and always like my videos, sharing my videos, subscribing to my channel. I really do appreciate it as much. And here we go.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. For Game 3 in the NLCS, the Los Angeles Dodgers went deep 4 times as they beat the Cardinals on the road 10-0. They will take a 3-0 series lead into Game 4. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
So we're going to Game 4, round 4, Game 4 actually. And here we go. I think on this video I'm not going to be talking because I'm going to let the narrator talk, and I'm going to get my breathing medications. So I'll be back very soon. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 St. Louis Cardinals.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's your take as they try to win an NL championship here on the road, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Stepping in, Yunel Escobar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and Escobar is retired for the game's first out.
Batting second here tonight, left fielder Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera. Past battles with Scherzer. He's a .333 hitter. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
In now, Justin Turner. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out a stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side. He possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Maeda has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Dodgers, right fielder, Giancarlo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Mejia over to his left. One away.
Batting six. Center
And
fielder.
now is Yasiel Puig. Past battles with Scherzer. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Puig will take a big turn and head for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Happ will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting 7, first baseman, Henry Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Santana, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
Leading off for St. Louis, third baseman, Mike Smith.
Pitch on the way. Back up the middle, fielded by Escobar. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Yoenis.
Ready now, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Happ.
And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So here's Matt Kemp now. Past battles with Scherzer, comes in with 6 hits in 46 tries. He also has 1 home run. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Howe is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 18.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kenta Maeda. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
High in the air out to center field. Howe moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers are retired on just 4 pitches.
Leading off for the Cardinal,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Domingo Santana.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 1 for 3. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia. He pulls this one into right, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Max Scherzer. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Hit out towards second. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Down the first baseline. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Melky Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The batter, third baseman, Justin Turner.
So coming to the plate, Justin Turner. Here comes the first pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Santana on the move. 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton now 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-1 count and the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Popped him up. Mejia is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in.
Leading off in the Cardinal fourth, first baseman Miguel Cabrera.
Here comes the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Mike.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Mike Schmidt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right over the middle, knee high. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Through 4, still tied, 0-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder Yasiel Puig.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse, he was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Cespedes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Number 9.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Popped him up. Mejia waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Hanley Ramirez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Shot toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Dribbled up the line, but it's foul, strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now Kemp swings and sends a high fly ball with good carry out to deep left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a 2-run shot for Matt Kemp. His first homer so far in the series. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Into the box now, Kenta Maeda.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 2-0 LA. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
In the air out to straightaway left. Cabrera's there. He's got it 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Behind 0-2 now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And another foul ball. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Puig, still going back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Mejia is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Cardinals do get one back on the solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cardinals 1. Now at the plate, Yunel Escobar. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far.
Yunel Escobar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Melky Cabrera. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Santana is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Cabrera over at second. Stanton is over at first with 1 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santana is there, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
Working to keep them in the game here. Line drive to center field. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cardinals 1. Aubrey Villegas is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Aubrey Villegas.
The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The next 0-2. Fouled off. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The next 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aubrey Villegas is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Cabrera.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Joe Biagini is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Joe Biagini.
Striding in, Hanley Ramirez, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Hit on the ground to third. Schmidt has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman
Matt Kemp will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First offering on its way. Belted high and deep into right center. Howe going back on it at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp, his second of the game, and the Dodgers move out in front now 4-1.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
In now, Kenta Maeda. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. First pitch of the at-bat. Soft liner towards center, and Escobar has a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Lawn darts and hand grenades right there, mixing in some knocks the unlikely way.
Melky Cabrera.
Into the box, Melky Cabrera. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle to his right. Kemp. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Schmidt. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Justin Turner.
First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. Fine running play there for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now back, center fielder.
So stepping in, Yasiel Puig. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. In the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it 4-1. At the plate, Ian Happ. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. in at second base with a one-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Tony Barnett answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Tony Barnett.
First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Turner. And he is in there.
Up next for the Cardinal, Hector.
John Ryan Murphy will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Barnett playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball. That's a big accomplishment.
No balls and 1 strike. Santana on second. Mejia at first. 2 out in the inning. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Stanton has a read on it, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They trail it 4-1. The Gateway Arch lit up at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to our broadcast on MLB Network. Brandon Maurer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 3rd home run of this series, as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Hal is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt Kemp.
Matt Kemp will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls through the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only one game, but that's his 3rd homer of the game, and we're not done yet. This is the kind of stuff legends are made of.
Andre Ethier will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Andre Ethier.
Hit hard back up the middle, and Ethier has a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
Ryan Presley enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
now pitching for the
Melky
Cardinal.
Cabrera will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the double steal is on here, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now 7-1.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman.
In now, Justin Turner, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There goes Cabrera. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hap is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Cardinals 1. Eric Gagne takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning, with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. So digging in now, Carlos Correa. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
We're back. We're almost done. We only need 2 more players out.
Lifted in the air to right field. Stanton is there, and
I mean, 1 more player out now.
Gone now. So now it'll be the 4th Mike Schmidt.
Excuse me.
And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in game 4 this year.
Behind 0-2 now. Cardinals
Here we go.
down to their final strike here. And
nice.
Town will be a glow tonight. The Dodgers are National League champions.
Bye-bye, St. Louis.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him and everyone that witnessed it. He winds up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty much took this game into his own hands and decided to have a home run derby out there.